nervous today. Let me put you down a little bit. A little is an understatement. My daughter, my youngest daughter, is in the hospital right now having a baby, and I can't be there. Only one person can be in the room with her, and that's her husband, of course. So I'm just sitting here texting constantly, wondering what's going on, and I thought I might as well try to keep my mind off of it because I'm crawling out of my skin and show you what I found at the Dollar Tree. So, it's kind of spring things, books, really good books this time. I go to all different stores and then I mainly look for books. So let's see. Our first item is these slippers. And I was going to give these to my daughter, but she went to the hospital a month early at 36 weeks, but I thought these would be good for the hospital. They're so cute. I love the polka dots. And the backs are slide resistant. And these are just called open-toed slippers. But for $1, I mean, you can't beat these. Especially after the hospital, you'd probably want to throw them away. I would, but that's me. I'm sure she would too, yes. So I got those, and I don't know if those are new or not, but I thought of her. And then I found for spring, these are new, these dish towels. So one's a butterfly and one are flowers, but I love that bright color. Isn't that amazing? And these are nice and soft and thicker. And they're not like a hard cotton, they're soft, and they're microfiber kitchen towels by Home Collections. So I found these two for spring, and then I found these adorable containers. They're metal, and then they have the rope, the rustic rope around them. And I'm putting these in the kitchen. I think these will be cute in the kitchen window for basil and cilantro. And then of course I picked up some seeds, and you had to buy 4 for $1. So I'm going to put the basil in one and the cilantro in another. So I was watching this gardening show on PBS, and they put the dirt all the way to the top, and then he had a handful of basil, so I'm putting this entire pack. You don't just plant seed by seed with an herb. So you sprinkle the basil all around the top of the dirt, and then you take like a little handful of dirt and sprinkle it over, and then water it thoroughly, and then it needs sunshine. So you need it in a southern facing window, and then your herbs will grow. It'll take about 7 days for them to come on top of the soil. And you can also put saran wrap over it to keep like a greenhouse effect, to keep the seeds warm and to germinate faster. So you can do that, and if it gets moldy, because sometimes the moisture and the saran wrap creates a mold or a fungus, just take the saran wrap off and just like, it'll dry up. What's another tip that he gave us? So the basil will grow full if you put a couple packets. I'm gonna try 1 packet. And then you just trim it off, and you don't want your herbs to flower. Once they flower, they get bitter. So you wanna keep them cut down before they flower, and when it's inside in your kitchen, you can easily do that. If it's outside in the yard, I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't have time for all that. And then for my outside garden, the peppers. So these are let's see, pepper Hungarian yellow wax. I'm not sure if those are hot or not. If any of you know, let me know it down below. And then beets. So these are really easy to grow. And my cat's in the bag. What are you doing? You're in the bag. So I got that for spring. thinking spring, and I found more of these candles. If you watched my last video, the one prior to this one, I already went through 4 of these candles. They last about 3 days if you burn them all day long. Well, for like 8 hours a day. But this one smells, it smells like a lemon meringue pie, really sweet. And these are excellent burning candles. They burn, you know how some candles burn like a black smoky, and then it gets like soot around your house? These burn white, clean. They have a white clean, and then you can tell the wax, if the wax is smooth inside and not rough. Rough candles don't burn well, but if you touch the candle and your finger slides around, that means it's a good quality wax. You gotta get up now. Yeah. You're in every video so far. And these lavender ones. Aren't they cute? What's it called? Can you see that? It's called Sun. Let me see. Sweetheart something. But these are so nice. And they have a little tag in there you take off before you burn it. These smell like a purple popsicle, a grape popsicle. And these give off a nice, calm, not a strong scent at all, but just a little scent, almost like if you were to, I don't know, essence oil or something really soft. Nothing harsh like some of those candles from like Bed Bath & Beyond or something. You know how sometimes like you have to blow them out. And 2 white ones. Sorry, I'm still thinking about my daughter. I'm like, when is she gonna have it? This is called Strawberry Shortcake. Interesting, and that it's white. It actually smells like fresh strawberry shortcake. Just, they've got that right on. Wow. They must have hired a person with a really good nose because that smells just like a strawberry shortcake. I was gonna try to think of something clever, but no, it's strawberry shortcake. So then I have a score on books. So I read a lot. Every night before I go to bed, I at least try to read 1 chapter. I do read 1 chapter, if not more, but minimum 1 chapter. So I do go through a lot of books. And the last one I read from the dollar store, it was so amazing. Like, it was amazing. I would have bought it at full price. So the first one is called Casanova's Secret Wife. And look at how nice this book is. I mean, you can tell it's a really good quality book. So this was $16 originally. And this one, it says, Katrina Caprita was an innocent girl of 14 when she caught the attention of the world's most famous chronicler of seduction, Casanova. Intoxicated by a fierce love, she wed Casanova in secret, but his shocking betrayal inspired her to commit an act that would mark her forever. So I thought that, I don't just pick up any book because of the cover. I pick up a book because I will read that. And this one is called Smothered. Sometimes entering the real world means moving in with your mother. So I read this, and this sounds hilarious. It's about a woman who had to move back into her mother's house. So, and obviously her mother is smothering her. So this one was regularly $16.99. And the book I'm reading right now was I bought it at the dollar store and it was on Oprah's book club. It has a big sticker on the front, Oprah's book club. This one is called Testimony from Your Perfect Girl. And it said, here's the myth. I am polished, in control. Above it all, I am wealthy, pretty, yet don't care about my looks or the things I have. I have only a few friends, but I'm not lonely. I'm not funny, weird, or dorky. I am Annie Tripp. So I thought that would be a nice read, relaxing read. And then this one looked interesting. This one is Arab Jazz, a winner. It says winner English Pen Award, so it has an award right there. And someone said, a stunning debut, intelligent and highly original, featuring a smorgasbord of memorable characters and events. What's it about? The 19th century in Paris is a cosmopolitan district where citizens of desperate backgrounds live, love, and worship along one another. The peace is shattered when Ahmed Truan's melancholy daydreams are interrupted by the blood dripping from his upstairs neighbor's mutilated corpse. The murder of Laura Vignola and the pork joint placed next to her set imaginations ablaze across the neighborhood. And Ahmed finds himself the prime suspect. So that looks good. I love mysteries. This one, that's a really nice book. This one was $27.99. So this is called New York Times best-selling author Bernard Cornwell, Fools and Mortals. This says Richard Shakespeare's dreams of a glittering career in one of London's playhouses, a world dominated by his older brother William, but Richard is a penniless actor making ends meet through a combination of beautiful face, petty theft, and silver tongue. As William's star rises, Richard's one-time graduate is soaring, and he is sorely tempted to abandon family and loyalty. His priceless manuscript goes missing. Suspicions fall on Richard, forcing him onto a perilous path through a haughty and frequently brutal London. So that sounds like it's a turn of the century book, which I love that. Oh my gosh, so My Life with Frank Sinatra. So it says The Way It Was, and I like biographies. It says a candid, eye-opening, inside look at the final decades of Sinatra's life, told by his longtime manager and friend Elliot Wiseman. So I'm interested. That's interesting, and I'm interested to read about him. I loved him. So this looks funny, doesn't it? Strangers Tend to Tell Me Things. A memoir of love, loss, and coming home. Amy Dickinson, best-selling author. So it says, I love the people in this book, Jane, Bruno, and the daughters, and Amy, who is very tough on herself and funny and wise. I especially love her because she is a wonderful writer. Plus she sings in the church choir. Plus there is a line in chapter 21 that makes me laugh every time I think of it. So those are some opinions from people who give opinions about books. Did you like that? It says, when Amy Dickinson abandoned her city life in Chicago and moved back to her tiny hometown of Freeville, New York, she did not expect to find new love with a local builder, marriage, and the awkward challenges of being a stepmother to 4 daughters. She tackles these challenges while living in her bubble of her hometown, surrounded by family, local eccentrics, everyone she went to high school with, and lots of sheep. Well, there you go. There you go. Okay. Couples therapy. So this is fiction, but I have to sit down. I'm kneeling. It says 4 couples take a leap of faith when they participate in couples therapy, a new ministry at Chicago's Christian Fellowship Church. The couples are grappling with issues that run the gamut from coping with unemployment, children who return to the family nest, to an unplanned pregnancy and the trials and tribulations of a newly married interracial teenage couple. So that sounds interesting. So there's that. And this book by Michelle Larks. This book, it's a Christian fiction book. You see that? How much was this one? I don't know. I don't know. I think I can see, I think it was 27. But anywho, that's what I bought. What did you guys like best? Now, I don't know, I'm thankful my daughter is having her baby before I go to Miami, because I'm going to Miami Saturday. But I think nowadays, how long are you in the hospital after you have a baby? So 2 days, 3 days. So I'll get to meet the baby, and then I'll leave her alone with I'm gonna go clean her house for her. Even though she's spotless, it's clean. I just want to make sure everything's perfect before she comes home. And I'll be able to meet my little grandbaby. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet. And then I'll go on vacation, and then I'll have more things for you, and I'll let you guys know the name and if it's a boy or a girl. And I do have a packing video because I'm very particular about packing. I don't overpack, and I bought these cool packing cubes from Amazon, a set for my husband and a set for myself. And I did experiment with them, and it's so nice because all the bathing suits fit in one, and all your cover-ups in one, and your underwear and your socks, and everything's so organized, and you just pull it out. And I don't know what I've did without them before. I travel quite a bit, so I'm excited to show you guys the packing video. What are some more videos that's coming up? So I'm doing my cleaning, so I clean out one drawer a day. So I take it out, throw it on my bed, throw things away. I love throwing things away. I recycle too, and I give a lot away. I have a little box that I have for the town. Our little town has a recycling center where people go and buy things for extremely cheap, and so I get things from there, and then I drop things off from there. So that's how I like to recycle things that are still good, just that I don't need anymore. So anyway, that's coming up, that video. Yeah, springtime, spring cleaning. Windows need to be done and washed. Things need to be removed and aired out from having the fires, and we need some sunshine. So I might give you guys a live stream when I'm in Miami. We'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to check on my daughter. I'm so excited and nervous. Can't stand it. I can't stand not being there. Maybe I should go sit in the parking lot. Yeah, maybe. It's only 7 miles from my house. It's really tough not being there, but everyone's doing it. Everyone's doing it, whether you like it or not. Okay, everyone. Bye. Thanks for watching. See you later.